This week on Superbikes, we'll check in with Ryan Moore, the Supermoto stuntman.
Being on this dirt bike, I can go in a lot of different spots. I can hit jumps and go off-road, over steps, curbs, whatever.
Red line till I drop the clutch. My Hayabusa spitting fire, burning out the cuts. Light speed with night vision, spilling rubber like guts. Smoke clouds when we locked in place. Light on the brakes, super bike lifestyles embrace too much. Smoke clouds when we locked in place. Light on the brakes, super bike lifestyles embrace. Smoke clouds when we locked in place.
This is the Mac Daddy, the 450 stunt bike. It's all set up for the Supermoto stunt stuff.
While I race in the dirt, I sent the Superbikes crew a few hours south to Grover Beach to check out my friend Ryan Moore, one of the pioneers of supermoto stunt riding in the U.S.
Well, we're in a local industrial spot. We got some steel beams back here to work with. We got a drainage ditch to work with. We got a nice little high-speed spot to practice the high-speed straight line combos. And there's a loading dock back here. A little bit of variety over here. It's pretty nice. Being on this dirt bike, I can go in a lot of different spots. I can hit jumps and go off-road, over steps, curbs, whatever. This is the Mac Daddy, the 450 stunt bike. The CRF 450, custom built. It's all set up for the Supermoto stunt stuff. You know, it started out as a dirt bike and had to convert the wheels and tires to get it for the asphalt. And then I made a custom subframe here and a center mount exhaust so that I can have pegs on each side, which is really unique for the stunt pegs. And then bigger sprocket so I can do the slow it down a little bit in these tight areas. Basic controls, I got one finger clutch and handbrake set up. Then I have handlebar ends on the bike so that if I drop it, my levers don't hit. So I can pick it up and keep riding. And I also have rigid foot peg. Acts kind of like a cage on the big street bikes. Protects the motor from if it goes down. Another big thing is the electric fans on here. Try to do circle combos and burnouts, they just overheat. So the electric fans keep that good. And that's about the basic stunt bike setup. These are for everybody, whether you're 5 years old or 55 years old. Ready for the stunts right there.
Riding pit bikes is pure fun, whether you're racing pit bikes or using them as a stunt trainer on the street.
These are for everybody, whether you're 5 years old or 55 years old or even older. Everybody can ride a 50. Top pros have their 50 in their collection. You know, they get tired of working on a trick or whatever, or their bike breaks, a big street bike, boom, bust out the 50 and have a session. And it's also a good training tool for people who are learning to learn balance point, brake control, side-to-side balance, learn how to use your foot brake to control the wheelie. So a lot of people get them for that because, you know, they're cheaper than dropping a $8,000 street bike and blowing all the plastic off of. You could drop this thing all day long and pick it right back up, keep riding. To get the little 50 set up to stunt, the first thing we do is wrap it with the Pirelli street tires. And then the billet rims, you don't have to worry about spokes anymore, and you can have an extra set. If you want to hit the dirt, you can have your stock set with the knobbies, throw on the billet rims and the street tires, and go rip up and learn the stunts. But I didn't even dream of something like this, being able to motorcycle-related business and being able to ride all the time. I was going to school at Cal Poly in San Luis Obispo, studying manufacturing engineering to be able to design, you know, billet parts. And then when I was a junior, I financed a CNC machine, taking out student loans and credit cards and whatever, opened up shop to go into production. Well, this is the heart of the operation right here. Doing it all day long like this, one after another. So I started welding, design work for any type of whoever I could work for. And in the meantime, in between, to let off some steam, I'd jump on the 50. I came from a motocross and BMX background, so I started riding it around and trying to learn wheelies.